Technology is now taking one University of Delaware professor to places she hasn't been able to go, and she now sees how it can help her students and even other industries moving forward. NBC 10 Delaware reporter Tim Furlong explains.
Wilmington's Rockwood Mansion oozes history, but this University of Delaware art conservation professor knows well this crib built in the 1850s does not have a way for a wheelchair to get up the very steep staircases. But technology?
I see all the broken bits. I see the crack.
Well, it can now get her upstairs through the eyes of her students. The professor can stay downstairs or even back at her office on campus or anywhere else with a decent internet connection.
Can you try a magnifying lens in there?
The students wear a Microsoft virtual reality headset, and they basically now have their professor live in their brain analyzing things together. She can even draw on their screen to highlight different things, in this case a tear in a very old, very valuable painting.
So that tells us that there's a weakness in that spot that we need to be careful of.
Dr. Wickens borrowed the idea from telemedicine cameras she saw remote doctors using during the pandemic and knew this was a way to get herself and her students up close to objects she might not be able to get to physically.
So now you're able to see all of this caked on dust. Exactly, and I have to guide them, and I have to describe to them what I'm seeing. They have to describe back to me what they're seeing, and all of those skills actually are things that we're trying to train them to be able to do.
There is a learning curve swiping the air to set up the headsets, and there are challenges with new tech in old places.
You know, the Wi-Fi in historical houses is going to be bad. The cell signal at this building is bad.
But it really is a great blend of art and science and education.
There are so many cool things and so many cool fields you can do with this technology, but I think what has people the most excited is just the idea that it can lead to more potentially global collaboration on all sorts of projects.
So there are folks all over the world who have really specific, deep wells of knowledge, and so this would allow us to connect to them.
Actually, can you take the number 3 magnifier?
The cameras are constantly getting better, smaller, and cheaper, and creative folks like the ones from UD.
Right there. You can kind of see it.
They're finding more inventive ways to use them. Tim Furlong, NBC 10 News.